Hey there! Welcome back to your English fluency journey. When I started learning English, I memorized grammar rules and vocabulary. But something was missing. I didn't sound natural. I wasn't confident. That changed when I started using real phrases that native speakers use daily. These 10 phrases helped me sound more fluent, make better conversations, and gain confidence. Let's explore them in depth. Phrase 1. That makes sense. Why this phrase matters. It's a respectful way to show you understand someone's explanation or point of view. It signals active listening and keeps conversations positive, especially after a complex or emotional explanation. When to use it. After someone explains their reasoning, actions, or a situation, when you were confused at first, but now you get it. Example, friend, I had to skip the meeting because my internet went down. That makes sense. No worries, we can catch up later. You're not just agreeing, you're showing that you listened and understood. Phrase 2. I'm not sure, but I think. Why this phrase matters. It allows you to participate even when you're unsure. Instead of staying silent, you express your opinion in a smart, non-committal way, just like fluent speakers do. When to use it. When giving an estimate or uncertain information in group discussions or casual conversations. Example, colleague, do we need to submit the form today? I'm not sure, but I think the deadline is tomorrow. You're contributing to the conversation, not hiding behind silence. Phrase 3. Could you please repeat that? Why this phrase matters. We all miss things in conversation. Fluent speakers aren't afraid to ask for clarity, and neither should you. This polite phrase keeps communication clear and respectful. When to use it. In meetings, classrooms, or when talking to someone with a different accent or fast speech. Anytime you didn't hear or understand part of what was said. Example, manager. We'll finalize this after the QBR discussion. Sorry. Could you please repeat that part? Instead of pretending you're making sure you understand correctly. Phrase 4. By the way, why this phrase matters. It's your gateway to change topics naturally without making things awkward. Native speakers use it all the time to keep conversations flowing smoothly. When to use it, to add something unrelated but still relevant. When you remember something mid-conversation, example, that reminds me. By the way, have you tried the new cafe near the office? It keeps the conversation alive and dynamic. Phrase 5. That's interesting. Why this phrase matters. It shows curiosity and encourages the other person to talk more. It turns a one-word reply into a meaningful exchange. When to use it. When someone shares a new, unique, or surprising idea. To keep conversations going without sounding forced. Example, friend, I'm learning Japanese in the evenings. That's interesting. What made you choose Japanese? You sound curious and supportive. Conversation gold. Phrase 6. It depends. Why this phrase matters. Not every question has a simple yes or no. This phrase allows you to explain a situation with nuance, just like a fluent, thoughtful speaker would. Phrase 6. It depends. Why this phrase matters. This phrase allows you to explain a situation with nuance, just like a fluent, thoughtful speaker would. When to use it. When the answer varies based on the situation. When you want to sound analytical or mature. Example. Question, is freelancing better than a full-time job? It depends. If you value flexibility, freelancing is great, but if you want stability, a full-time job might be better. You're showing critical thinking and balance. Phrase 7. I'm looking forward to it. Why this phrase matters. It's a beautiful way to express excitement about the future. Native speakers use it to show positivity and build connection through shared anticipation. When to use it. When talking about an event plan or meeting you're excited for in emails, texts, or casual conversations. Example, coworker. We're having a team dinner next week. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. You're spreading good energy and engaging socially. Phrase 8. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Why this phrase matters. A more casual alternative to, could you repeat that? This one is perfect for informal or fast-paced settings. It shows you're listening and care to understand. When to use it in everyday conversations when you miss something with friends, colleagues, or in group chats. Example, friend. We're meeting at Paul's around 6, then heading to. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Heading where you're staying engaged without feeling awkward. Phrase 9. Let me check. Why this phrase matters. It's better to pause and check than to give wrong info. This phrase makes you sound responsible, calm, and fluent under pressure when to use it. When someone asks you something you're unsure of before looking at your phone calendar or documents. Example teammate, do we have a call with the client today? You ham? Let me check the calendar real quick. You're staying reliable without rushing. Phrase 10. Sounds good to me. Why this phrase matters. It's a super friendly way to show agreement. Fluent speakers often use this to confirm a plan in a way that feels light and warm, not robotic. When to use it. When accepting an idea, invitation, or plan in casual messages, voice calls, or team chats. Example friend, let's meet at 7 and grab dinner after you. Sounds good to me. Looking forward to it. You're confirming the plan with good energy. Why this phrase matters. It's a super friendly way to show agreement. Fluent speakers often use this to confirm a plan in a way that feels light and warm, not robotic. When to use it. When accepting an idea, invitation, or plan in casual messages, voice calls, or team chats. Example friend, let's meet at 7 and grab dinner after you. Sounds good to me. Looking forward to it. You're confirming the plan with good energy. Final thoughts. How these phrases changed my English. Looking back, these phrases didn't just improve my vocabulary, they transformed my entire experience of speaking English. Before I learned them, I used to freeze up in conversations. I worried about using perfect grammar or sounding smart. But once I started using these simple, natural expressions, something shifted. I stopped obsessing over every sentence and started connecting with people. And that's the real goal of language, isn't it? Not perfection, but connection. Each phrase gave me a tool I could rely on, whether I needed to show understanding, ask a question politely, join a conversation I wasn't sure about, or express excitement. These aren't just phrases, they're confidence builders. They help me sound more fluent, yes, but more importantly, they help me feel fluent, and that feeling changed everything. I became more comfortable, more open, and more willing to speak up. If you're learning English right now, I want you to remember this. Fluency isn't about using the biggest or most impressive words. It's about using the right words at the right time with a tone and rhythm that feels natural. Native speakers aren't perfect, they just know how to express themselves clearly, comfortably, and with confidence. And you can do that too, starting with the phrases in this list. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be brave and consistent.